Yeah, no, we don't have Black Ops 6 yet. I believe it comes out September 6th, I think. So a few weeks, yeah. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, come back when it comes out though, and we'll definitely have it. Okay, great. Uh, Sorry about that, Wade. How's it going? Yeah, I'm Matty. Good to meet you. Yeah, of course, of course. What brings you in? I figured. Yeah, it's super popular. Yeah, I mean, it's really really cool. I'm a huge college football fan as well, so it's a really big deal. Yeah, who's your team? Ooh, okay, that's fine. Uh, we can get along. Yeah, no, I'm from Oregon, so I'm a big Oregon Duck fan. Season tickets to every season. Just yeah, big Oregon Duck fan. But we can get along at least for today, right? Yeah. All right. So I'm assuming you're coming in for college football. Okay. Okay. And is it just the game that I'm grabbing and we'll get you out of here? Or? Oh. Oh, interesting. Okay, so you need a PS5 controller and the game. Great. So we have a few options for PS5. Let's just get into it if you want. We have a few options for PS5. So we have them new in box, of course. So we have the disc version, right, where that just still takes discs, and that's gonna be $4.99. Okay, and that's a 500 gigabyte hard drive. Now I will say that the hard drives are really important because even with the disc, when you put the disc in, you still have to copy it on the hard drive, and it's still like 40, 50 gigs. And then we also have the download only version of the PS5 where you just download the game from the internet, right? And that's 449. Okay, those come with a controller, cords, everything you need. And then what I would suggest for you is we actually just got a bunch of open box refurbished, slightly used but still perfectly fine PS5s, and those are going for 350. So could save you up to $150 for that. And they're honestly, this is just me, they're honestly like new. Like there's no scratches on them. We go through and Sony certified technicians. We run all the tests and everything, and they're if out of the box is 100% new, I would say these are 97.5%. Like they're perfectly fine. Yeah, I just like to save you money, right? Like if you don't care about breaking out of the box, these are perfectly fine. They're completely wiped, right? There's no data on it, so that's what I would do if I were you. But of course, it's up to you. Great, okay. And then you need a controller. Great. Yeah, we actually have refurbished ones as well. Okay. Let's see here. I actually have. Yeah, so we can go over the PS5. Hey, is this Okay, great. So here, let me just grab this here. Yeah, so this is the PS5, right? And as you can see, it's in perfect shape, right? Like there's no scratches. It's literally brand new. Like it's, you know what I mean? And this is the disc version, of course, right? So it sits up like this, right? And it's this is in really great shape. So it has power cord, an HDMI out, a LAN cord, and two USBs, as you can see right there, right? And then the whole back is a vent, right? So it's gonna cool off really easily there. It's actually, in my opinion, I think it's a really good design. I really do. Like it's huge. I think they could make them smaller. Like I mean, this thing is huge, right, and kind of heavy. But I'm not a designer, so who knows? Maybe they need to be this big. For normally when they make things bigger, it's to spread things out a little bit for cooling. But I mean, who knows at this point, right? So in the front, you got the power button here. No, sorry, eject button here, and then power button here to put it to sleep. And then you have a USB in the front, and then you have a USB-C in the front as well. Yeah, and so these are all going to be 500 gigabyte, right? Up to 4K. Like, I'm sure you know quite a bit about it if you're in the market, right? Yeah. Yeah, what, besides college football, what games are you going to be playing on here? Yeah. Right. Okay. Sure, yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of great games, right? And then there's also the downloadable games that are great. Like, I don't know if you're into like the Fortnites and you know what, they just released Valorant for console, which is crazy. I played Valorant for a long time. I genuinely can't imagine Valorant on a controller. It's just me though. Yeah, and then are you into like Call of Duty, Black Ops, that kind of stuff? Right, yeah. Yeah, so I don't know if you heard before that Black Ops 6 comes out September 6th, I want to say. So, pretty cool. Yeah. Right, yeah. Yeah, so the refurbished ones, just like a brand new one, will give you all the cords. So you have the power cable, and then you'll get a high quality HDMI through us. And I think we're throwing in a USB-C charger as well for the controller. So this comes with a controller as well. Yeah, so the controller is obviously wireless, but you gotta charge it. And so we also have charging docks here as well if you'd like. But you can just plug it in USB-C. Honestly, you can even use you have an iPhone, so like that's USB-C. Yeah, but I believe they come with a USB charger now as well. The open box ones, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, it's just, again, this one is 97.5, 98 rating, right? Where a new one would be 100. Like, it's worth it, I think, to save, $100. Well, this is the disc one, so $150, right? The only thing you're not getting with that is the box, really. So, yeah, I think it's a good deal. Yeah. So that's the PS5. Any questions with the PS5? And I know it's huge. It's very heavy. Any questions though? Okay, great. So I'm gonna put this down here. And obviously I shouldn't have to tell you, right? The disc goes in the front. Okay, cool. So that's the PS5. This is the controller that it would come with, and as you can see, it's literally brand new. I mean, I see no scratches on it. I don't even see any wear and tear or use on it. Like, it's new, you know what I mean? And what's likely here is that since it's refurbished, which normally just means someone returned it, someone bought it, and within 14 days they returned it. So how much use and wear and tear can you get on a controller in 2 weeks, right? So this is literally just a brand new controller that would come with your open box PS5. Okay, so I might be biased because I've always been a PlayStation person, but I think this is the best controller ever made, in my opinion. The feel of it, the weight of it, just like the fluidity of The fooling of the joysticks, the buttons all feel really good. And as you can see, all the buttons, no issues with it, nothing sticky, right? Nothing, these are all, you know what I mean? They're all good. So, yeah, what's likely is that someone bought a PS5 and just returned it, right? Yeah, that's what I think. Yeah, and like the battery life is great on these. They charge fast because it's USB-C on the back. I don't know. It's just like the feel of it. It feels futuristic. Like I think just the design of it. It just feels really nice. The curvature here is really nice, and the buttons just feel really good. You know what I mean? That's just me, right? I mean, oh, you've been an Xbox person, yeah. So I mean, there you go. So this will be. Here's the thing, though. Like, yes, like Xboxes, the controllers are a little bit bigger, and like but it's the same thing. Like if you have muscle memory with these 4 buttons, yes, like they're different locations, but it's the same. Like, you know, like if you're playing a college football game, right, and you have a receiver out on the left going up, like that's gonna be square, right? Like, or it's the inside button, whatever that is on an Xbox. So, I don't think that the transition is actually that bad, to be honest. Yeah, I don't think it's that bad. Because it's just if you've played enough muscle memory, yeah, I think you would be just fine. So this is the one that comes with it. Okay. Yeah. Oh, you need a second one. Okay. Sure. We have, like I said, we have a bunch of used ones. Do you want this color? Ooh. Do I have a black one? I do have a black one. Let's see. This one. Yeah, I do have one. Look at that. This is kind of hard to find, to be honest. So you got very lucky. Yeah. So I have a black one as well. This is my personal favorite. Again, like, who cares? They're the exact same thing, but just cosmetically, I really like the murdered out black. I just do. So yeah, this one has a little bit of wear on it. We could even maybe give you a discount on this, but it's still like, here you can hear. Like, it's still in perfectly good shape. I would say with the wear and tear on this, I would say it's maybe, if 100% is out of the box, I would say this one is 98. Just cosmetically, it has a little bit of discoloring on the left side, so it's definitely been used, but fully usable and still looks really, really good, right? So there's no difference between the two, right? It's the same, exact same controller, exact same size, exact same everything. It's just literally just this one is made of the black casing, that's out of white, right? It still has the blue glow around here when it's on. Yeah, there's the blue glow you can see when it's on, right? Yeah, it's gonna be the same. You know what I mean? So if you want, and honestly, for me, I like, if I have 2 controllers for a game, right? I do like having 2 different colors, right? Because so let's say it's you and your brother or a friend or something. It's nice to be able to be like, okay, I'm the white controller, you're the black controller, and if you pause it to set them down on a table, okay, that's mine, right? Instead of going, okay, who's who? It's not a big deal, but I just like that. You know what I mean? So yeah, this would be a great option for sure. Okay, great. So now let's get down to business. This is the big moment here. I don't know if you know this. Do you know like kind of the backstory of college football, like why they haven't made a game? Yeah, basically like there's hundreds of players on these games, right? And before what, a year ago or 2 years ago, there was no NIL deals, and so you literally couldn't make money as a college player, right? And now I think with how social media has changed and people are brands now, they changed that and there's NIL deals so people can be paid for their name and likeness, right? So this is the first college football game since 2000, let's see, 14. So it came out in 2013. And obviously they're always a year ahead. So it was college football 2014. Came out in 13. So that's 10 years, and they've been working on it and kind of just waiting because, you don't want a college football game where it's just like player one. Like, you want to be able to play as your favorite player on your favorite team. And so now that the NIL deals are legal, and you can do that, they can legally use everyone's name, their likeness. For me, as an Oregon fan, it was a really big deal with our mascot because it's essentially Donald Duck, right? Which is a Disney character. So that's why it's changed its name from that to, and then it was Puddles, right? And now it's just the Duck. You know what I mean? So like even the Duck is in this, like they got rights and can pay to have everyone in it. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's a really big deal for college football fans, right? Like the first game in 10 years. It's amazing. So this is the game, okay? And on the cover, you have, it's an okay cover. Like if you're a fan of these people or these teams, it's awesome. But as a Duck fan, it's like, so you have Quinn Ewers from Texas, really good player. You have Travis Hunter, good player of course, but Colorado. And then you have Donovan Edwards, Michigan, who outside of injuries is really, really good. So it's a cool cover. I just think like whatever. And then there's Notre Dame as well in the back. So now I wanted to talk to you about this because this game new is $69.99, so it's an expensive game. We also have open boxes of these that are going $49.99 or $50, so it could save you $20 as well. This is an open box. Obviously, there's no plastic on it, right? And if you open it up, there's the game, right? Brand new. Also, they were really smart in putting, at least on the disc, we got some Oregon there. But yeah, that's it, man. That's it. So this is $50, and again, this disc just goes into boom. Also, if you're standing, this is kind of need to know. If you're standing in front of the PS5, always have the label side to the left when you put it in. Okay, just so you know. And if you get the download version, who cares, right? It's the same. Doesn't matter. So, yeah. Right. Yeah. So you're excited. Yeah. I mean, the day this came out, I got it, and I've played a whole season with Oregon. Like it's, I don't know. There's just something special about college football, right? The environment, and they really got the environments down on here. Like, for me, Autzen Stadium is one of the best, loudest, coolest. It's my favorite place on earth, and so to see that in the game just looks perfect. They have all the music, and the big house looks really good. Like there's some really they did. I think they did an amazing job on this. So yeah, for sure. So what do you want to do here? So we're gonna go the PS5. And you want to do new in box, or do you want to do the... Okay, great. Save you some money, right? And then that comes with the white controller. Did you want to grab that black controller as well? Okay, great. And then, did you want the game new or refurbished or used or returned? Most likely. Again, not really any difference. Just save you $20. Great. Okay, cool. Well, yeah. Good luck with. I'm assuming you're gonna do like a dynasty road to college football, the championship, right? Yeah. Okay. Well, good luck. I mean, we're getting along here, but yeah, just I won't go there. But good luck with your Ohio State. I mean, they're gonna be really good, and we are definitely, honestly, maybe the biggest game of the year. I think preseason you'll be number two. Preseason you're number two. We're number three in the country, and we play each other. You're at Oregon though, so good luck. But whatever, we're not rivals yet, right? Yeah. So, okay, let me grab all this stuff. I'll clean it all up, make sure it's all pristine, and I'll meet you up front, and we'll get you out of here, okay? Okay. All right, I'll see you up there, and go Ducks. I kidding. I just added Buckeyes, whatever you guys are. Yeah. All right, I'll see you up there.